I'm gonna read smut for the plot. What's poppin'? It's your girl Jazzy J. How y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel. If you are new around here, welcome. If not, what is up, Buttercup? I know it has been 2 weeks, but it has been a grueling 2 weeks for me. Personally, I've been going through a lot. I do apologize. I know that it is still only January, and this is why I said that I'm not gonna sit here and try to make promises of what I said. I'm gonna post every single weekend. It ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna just let you know that right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I am so sorry. But in the meantime, your girl has been reading up on some manhwa. Oh, honey. Honey. The smut that I have been consuming is atrocious. And I'm proud of myself, but also greatly concerned at the exact same time. And I feel like a lot of people would feel kind of like that. It's like, oh, this is great. This is great. And now this kind of comes into play, me being demisexual. I'm probably one of the very few people out there that's like, yeah, I'm gonna read smut for the plot. Who in their right mind reads smut for the plot? So because of that, I'm real particular about what I read when it comes to, I mean, I'm particular in general, but I'm real particular in what I read when it comes to smut, because I'm like, yeah, I mean, some of the scenes are okay, but like, is the plot really plotting, or like, am I just here to watch some hanky-panky? Because if that's it, read some hanky-panky, because if that's it, then I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it. Now, I'm not going to talk about smut in this particular episode. I actually have a different one for this one, and I absolutely love this particular webcomic. But before we get into it, if you guys have not already, go ahead and follow me on all of my social media. I should be _ Jazzy J on everything. I am on Instagram, I should be on Facebook, I have a TikTok, I have a Twitter, which I'm kind of on and off everything. I'm not the best at social media, but you know, go ahead and give me a follow on all of those things. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I'd love to see more subscribers. Turn on the bell notification so that you know when I post another video. Go ahead and share this video, because I know for a fact that there are other nerdy geeks out there like me who happen to love manhwa and manga, webcomics, and smut, the whole 9 yards, especially when it comes to black women, because I want to say that we are a rare breed, but we actually are not. Trust me, there are plenty of black women out there that love some smut. Like, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Okay. If you have not, go ahead and check out my my playlist, Manhwa and a Mukbang, where I talk about manhwa while eating food. And for today, I actually have, let me get it. I made some stir-fried noodles over here. I cheated a bit. I got some Indomie. Not sponsored, by the way, but I got some Indomie. Delicious. By far my favorite my favorite type of ramen. My favorite instant noodle is Indomie. It's like the cheapest one too. But anyway. Oh! Fun fact, Indomie is actually vegan. Watch me be lying. Look, I eat it, okay? If it's not vegan, I guess I'm just gonna have to suffer right now. But anyway, go ahead and check out the manhwa and a mukbang playlist, and I will go ahead and link that down in the description box below. Whatever the last video was from 2 weeks ago, I don't remember at this point, go ahead and check that out as well. Whatever I said in that video, go ahead and do that. If you liked it, go ahead and drop that down in the comments. If you didn't like it, drop it down in the comments. If you want to see me review something else, then drop it down in the comments. Drop down in the comments. Like, I don't understand. Is that difficult? is difficult, drop down in the comments. Okay. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So, today we're going to be talking about a webcomic that I have read 3 times now. I think I read it 3 times now. It's called The Concubine Contract. Now, as I said before, you can always go and find this on a webcomic app, or you can do what I typically do and go and scour the internet and see if you can find it for free. Now, do recognize that if you are scouring the internet and finding it for free, you are not supporting the artist by paying for the webcomic, and very possibly, quite likely, supporting somebody else who happened to steal a webcomic. So do with that information as you will, but you can read it for free. This particular webcomic is absolutely hilarious. The original language is actually Korean, and you can see that just based off of the names that are in the webcomic. Like, the main character's name is Yesil. She's Korean, you know. Art style, beautiful. Hands down, beautiful, gorgeous, love it. Never drops in quality. Literally never drops in quality. I'm not quite sure if this one is finished or not just yet. I believe that season 1 and season 2 are finished, but I don't know if the manhwa in and of itself is done, because it's been a minute since I read this particular webcomic, and the last time I was reading it, it wasn't finished, and I haven't read all of the chapters that there are out currently, so I don't know. I mean, I guess it's safe to say that it's probably finished, but who knows? People love to bring things back from the dead, so, you know, I don't know. This particular webcomic does fall under, like, historical, a little bit of fantasy, a lot of drama. Oh, it is a comedy. If you want a good this one is actually hilarious. At least, personally. Personally, I think it's hilarious, okay? But, historical, fantasy, comedy, drama, romance, I mean, it's not really, well, I mean, technically it is a reverse harem, because the main character, Yesil, just got a crap ton of different types of men around her, like, all the time. But there's, like, it's not like she's trying to cultivate a love with all of these men either, but it is still a reverse harem. And it does have a lot of action scenes as well. It can be a little gory here and there, but other than that, it's not really terribly bad. I'm sorry. Terribly bad. Terribly bad. Even in terms of, like, trigger warnings and whatnot, as I'm trying to think of things that are going on in my head, there's none that really pop into mind other than, like, violence. Oh, like, some blood. Yeah. There's really not that many trigger warnings in this particular webcomic. Wow, that's really odd. But I don't hate it, you know? Sometimes I just don't like reading webcomics that have, like, trigger warning after trigger warning after trigger warning after trigger warning. Like, damn, you want to hurt me? That's what you're trying to know? I didn't do anything to you. Like, what? Oh my gosh. So I guess now that I think about it, it is kind of like a breath of fresh air that there aren't terribly many trigger warnings in this particular manhwa. Now, before I go into the story in and of itself, always gotta read that summary, so I'll go ahead and do that. And for those of you that do want to read the webcomic or read the manhwa before you hear me talk about it, go ahead and pause this video, read the manhwa, come back to this video, watch the video, because there are spoilers from this point on. If you don't care about spoilers, go ahead and watch the whole thing too. If you've already read the manhwa, go ahead and put it down in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Why? Why not? Etc, etc, the whole 9 yards. You guys already know this. I hope you already know. Damn. Okay. But without further ado, here is the quick summary. One day, Yeseo, a famous assassin, receives a strange request from a suspicious man. She's never received such a ridiculous request before, but after hearing how much the odd man was willing to pay, she decides to bite the bullet and take on the request. However, upon starting the mission, Yeseo is shocked to find out that her suspicious employer is actually... That's the summary. Her suspicious employer is actually the Emperor. I told you there were spoilers. Anyway, yes, it is true. The Emperor was the one to hire Yeseo to come into his harem, to come into his harem as his most favored concubine. Now, originally, Yeseo is just like, oh, right. So originally, okay. The story starts off between the Emperor, we don't know that he is the Emperor just yet, approaching Yeseo, and we don't know who Yeseo is really. Well, we know that she is an assassin, and he is going to the assassin village to find Yeseo because he wants to get her to be the concubine. Now, the reason for it is because there are very well hidden spies within the Imperial Palace, and he wants Yeseo to snuff them all out. Now, that being the case, Yeseo has to essentially be this stupid, airheaded, blonde concubine that is overly smitten with the Majesty, and she will do just about anything and everything to get his love and attention, and the Emperor pretty much plays along with that as well. In fact, that is the request. Now, Yeseo originally was just like, why the hell would I ever do something so stupid like that? Until the Emperor, and mind you, she doesn't know at this point that this is the Emperor, but he plans her a check for, is it won? I think it's won, is the Korean money. 50,000 won. Now, if you're asking me to convert that money into, like, so I live in America, like into USD, I don't know. But it's a lot of money, okay? It's a lot of money. And that's the down payment, 50% down payment. So she's going to be getting 100,000 won. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So she sits there and she ponders it for a bit. She's like, do I really want to do something like this? I mean, that's a lot of money though. So like, I mean, I guess. I'm like, oh. I mean, I would too. I'm not gonna lie, I would do. For that much money, yeah. Yeah, no problem, hands down. And thus starts their contract with Yeseo, being a very loved concubine. Now, as time goes on throughout the entire manhwa in general, you come to meet new characters. There are very, very strong characters. You have the intelligence agency, you have the investigation agency, which apparently both of them are pitted against each other, which they both have to look up information for the king. I don't know, they just have drama because drama. The harem, the king's harem, has drama because everyone's bored. I mean, he had his favorite concubines, and those concubines kind of help Yeseo out just a little. At least one of them does. they help Yeseo out, and they're like, yeah, just to let you know, a lot of things kind of happen in this concubine because people are bored. We're bored. There's nothing for us to do except to sit here and look pretty. So what do? We gossip and we start fights because we can. And I'm like, whoa. Well, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. I don't know how to feel about it, but she's not wrong. Well, Yeseo has some of the best reactions to any of the things that are happening within the palace. She's just like, I'm doing this for the money. I'm doing this for the money. I'm doing this for the money. This king is an idiot. All of his other people are idiots. This is a pain. I'm doing this for the money. I don't want to be here. I'm doing this for the money. Well, I'm not gonna go too much into the details of everything because this really is like a really thought out webcomic. But just recognize that some of the big things that happen, other than the spies being in there, is that there are actually I guess like animal humanoid characters. So beastkin, if you've ever heard that term, beastkin, they're basically humans that are massive and they typically have animal ears and an animal tail, but they don't have any other animal-like features other than having superior hearing, superior abilities like agility, speed, strength, everything like that is magnified by a certain amount, and they have the ears and they have the tail, but other than that they would still look like just a regular human being, just larger. Okay, so they are beastkin and they have a specific name. I think it's like the Hojan or something like that. Now Yeseo, when she was younger, and you kind of find this out, I think she was either abandoned or her parents passed away or something happened, but she was essentially about to be eaten by some beastkin. And then one beastkin in particular, his name is Horien, was like, no, I'm going to take her in and I'm going to take care of her and I'm going to raise her to be my wife. And they were both children at the time. There happened to be a war between the beastkin and the humans, and Yeseo believed that the beastkin had been wiped out along with her lover Horien, who happened to save her. And so that's why she ended up in the assassin village, because all of the skills she learned from the beastkin, which makes her extraordinarily, like, leaps and bounds tougher than any other human because of the way that she was raised and trained, right? Now, the reason why this is important is because His Majesty actually ends up falling for Yeseo little by little, as do other people as well, and takes the time to dig into her background, and Yeseo gets she gets pretty pissed off. She gets pretty pissed off because she's like, look, I may be your employee and you are my employer and you hired me to do this job, but under no circumstances did that mean you were allowed to look into my past. You hired me to get this one specific thing done, and that is it. The sheer audacity that you would have to look into my past. Like, I will kill you. You do understand? Like, I know that I said that I will not kill emperors, kings, royalty, etc., because it's not the matter of killing them that's hard. She did say this at the very beginning. It's not the matter of killing them that is hard. It's the aftermath that follows that is a part that is so much of a pain to deal with that I'd rather just not accept any client work like that, you know? But she's like, the fact that you looked into it, and at the time, like, she still doesn't know that His Majesty has actually fallen for her, and she's like, because I have my own lover. Like, I have a man that I love. I'm not quite sure if he's alive, and then later on down the line, she does find out that he's alive, and he finds out that she's alive, and then it's like well, we gotta see each other, we gotta find each other, like, where are you? And it's just, that part is just really interesting. But that's like kind of ongoing throughout the entire manhwa in and of itself, right? I guess I pretty much covered the large overlying parts of the manhwa in general. I could technically do like individual pieces and parts of the story here and there, but that would just take up an ungodly, unnecessary amount of time. And I think it would be easier on everyone's behalf if you guys just went out and read it. But it is absolutely a fantastic read. I will be reading it over and over and over and over and over again because I can, and it's free, so why not? Okay. I absolutely love it. If there was a particular part in this story that you found to be absolutely hilarious, let me know. Like, I'm actually curious to see like everybody's different types of like humor and personalities that they like and whatnot, you know? Oh, what's his name? There's one boy. There's Yugi! Oh my god. So, going off topic just a little bit. I happen to love this silent, mischievous type. Now, Yugi isn't particularly silent, but he sure is mischievous and mysterious, and I'm just like, are you single? Oh my gosh. I love Yugi. For other people, he might be a little much. He might be a little much. But I love him. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I know I am not okay, okay? I know that I'm crazy. Deal with it. Deal with it. But anyway, if you have your favorite character within this particular manhwa, go ahead and put it down in the comments below. As well as, did you like this webcomic? Did you like this manhwa? Did you not like this manhwa? Why? Or why not? If you have a favorite section, if you have a favorite character, it is a manhwa ripe with just content. So please do read it and enjoy it. If there is a particular web comic that you would like me to read, go ahead and drop that down in the comments below. Okay? And I don't really have an email that you, well, I have an email, but I don't really want anyone to reach out to that email. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have. If you like, again, if you like this video, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. Turn on that bell notification so you know when I post another video. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel because I love to see a bunch of new subscribers, and I am trying to get monetized. I would very much like to be monetized. Go ahead and share this because I know for a fact that there are nerds and geeks and I was gonna say losers. I mean, yeah, I do consider myself a loser, but anyway, there are nerds and geeks out there that are just like me and just like you, and I would like for us to all come together and be nerds and geeks together. Okay? Cool. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye!